welcome to the Mother B Show. Good morning, everyone. Yes, yo, you can support Mother B Show by sending stars. Help me earn. Take a living. Malungkot naman ito. Please support Mother B Show. Thank you. Welcome to the special. It's like, really, it's a special. Hi, Ernesto Monge. Hi, Tufo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, positivity and good vibes. I need a boost this morning.
Wannabe Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Welcome home. Welcome home, Mother B. Yes, I'm now officially multi-streaming. I'm in the universe right now. I'm present in everywhere. You just have to find me. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes. Hello. Today is a special day because every day is a special day, right? For Mother B, it's always a special day. We always have to thank God for all His goodness and blessings in our life. And yes, I just have to change again the lining of my sweater scroll. Okay, nandito na naman tayo. Let's welcome each other. Hello, kamusta? Mi amigos, mi amigas. Buenos dias, buenas noches. Gloria Diaz, how are you? Luma na yung joke mo, Mother B, ano ba yan? Yes, ang bata gusto mo suri. Okay. While Mother B is doing a live show, multi-streaming, I'm also chatting to my friends. Multi-streaming and multitasking. How's that? Right? So yes, yo. Welcome to the weekend Saturday special. Every day is special. Thank God for this special day. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Please don't forget to follow, like, and share the good vibes about the Mother B Show. Yes, today is October 22, 2022. You can just imagine. I love the rhyme. October 22, 2022. Time check, it's 10:16 a.m. here in the United States of America. And of course, in the eastern side of the world, we're 13-hour different. No? Time zone is more than 13 hours. It's 11:16 in the evening. So it's both a morning and evening show. Right? I love the vibe, although yes, not all days are good, but you just have to make a choice if you want to make that day good or bad. This show is all about good vibes, positivity. Even if I'm not okay, I still have to be okay because it's okay not to be okay. And today, again, we're in the process of upgrading our, what you call this one? What am I upgrading, Mother B? Aside from upgrading my mental health because I need to boost my memory, Mother B has really issues about her memory. Yes, I've got issues with my memory. I need to boost it always. And thank God I'm a member of the COVID Survival Club. Unfortunately, there are research and studies that show that there is a big impact, high risk for COVID survivors to have impacts on their memory or their brain. Okay, so yeah, COVID is still there, still somewhere, but we don't need to think about it more often because you will just be stressed about it. Yeah, it's there. But we need to, move forward and think of what we need to do if COVID is affecting our brain, even if you have survived COVID and it's still affecting it, according to research. By the way, disclaimer: Mother B is not a doctor, huh? I'm just sharing information here. This program is a commentary program. It's a talk show. Soon, Mother B will be launching her Bayan News Network. It's a project, another project of the Mother B Show to come up with relevant news program. Okay? And yes, it's gonna be multi-stream. Our target is our Filipino communities around the globe, yes. Connecting Filipino communities, sharing the good vibes. Right. That would be the mantra of the Kabayan Network, of the MBS production, Mother B Show production. Me and myself again. Learning to love ourselves is the greatest love of all daw. But yes, the good thing is I am not alone in the journey anymore because we've got friends as far as Canada. Yes, we got co-hosts. We have co-producers of the MBS Network, MBS Production soon. I just had a meeting yesterday with them, okay, from different parts of the states, with different parts of the globe. I'm looking forward to collaborate with our OFW communities in the Middle East, also in North America, like US and Canada, of course, kasi dito base si Mother B. And even in South Africa, there are Filipino communities that you know, and then we will be doing some coaching on how to do reporting, live or recorded, because some cannot take to be, hindi pa kaya, ano ba yun? Hindi pa nila kaya mag-live reporting, so pwede rin mag-recorded, di ba? Mother B will embark in a journey of coaching our future Kabayan Network volunteer reporters. Independent news to, ha? Independent. Why magbuot? But we're gonna adhere to our, of course, our global journalistic spirit naman. Career na talaga ni Mother B ang pagiging broadcaster o journalist. Hi, visitor 1553. Hello. Thank you for joining the Mother B Show. I'm taking my coffee during a weekend special. Let's talk about travel and mental health. But for now, it's just an update of what am I going through. So again, I officially tapped in my Bigo Live app streaming show. I realized I have a daily show, official daily show in my Bigo app, J. Hawkins Agency. So, nakabis na si Mother B. Might as well do a show in my Mother B production. We have a commenter on the line. Hello, hello! Hi, Mother B. Miss you. Shout out, Nila Aras Palet. Hello, Nila. How are you? Where are you watching from? Kamusta? Libre ang pa-shoutout dito, walang bayad, ha? And I like it more if people will interact, like Nila today. Hi Nila, how are you? How are you doing? What time there? So I always ask what time because I do not know where are they watching from. Yesterday we had a viewer, good friend from UK, London. Diba? Kaya na-inspired si Mother B na mag-dress up like a Briton. Diba? Wala lang ako nag-inom og tsaa, kape lang sa. Would you like some tea and some biscuits? Hindi pa. Hindi pa na-match yung aking accent. But yeah, I really love to go to UK or London in particular. So whoever would like to invite Mother B, I'm open for invitation. Yes. Oh, Butuan. Hi. Hello. Butuan, ma'am. Okay, shout out to our friends, families, especially Nila Aras Palen of Butuan City, Philippines. Number 1 talaga sa mga viewers natin, of course. Walang iba kundi ang Butuan, right? Kasi dyan galing si Mother B, of course. Ang hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay walang tour guide. Since our talk today is talk travel and mental health, yes, I'm trying to, minimize this to an hour, but kung lumagpas pa, okay lang kasi hindi pa naman na-upgrade yung aking version 3.0. Mother B will come up with a content, shows for the Mother B version 3.0. Yes, by the way, this show is multilingual to our Bigo Live audience who might be wondering, what is she talking about? Well, I'm speaking in English first. Second is Filipino, our language, our national language, and of course, our dialect, our regional language, regional tongue. Bisaya. Bisaya na po, Miss Maderbe. Oy! Mura lang taga-Britain. Mura lang taga-London. Kasi diba travel? Kailangan mag-wear tayo ng mura ka-travel. Mother B na nga, mag-wear ko, mura ko naka-apron. Wear according to the occasion. There's a famous quote about dressing up. Diba? Quote about dressing up. You have to dress according to the occasion, especially when you travel. Oh my gosh. What if the weather is not appropriate to your outfit? Yeah, malimit yan. Like for example, Asians traveling to like from the east travel to the west, right? Example. And you have to be very particular about the climate, the season. Pupunta ka ng Amerika on a winter, tapos nag-outfit ka na para ka nasa Hawaii. Diba? Pupunta ka sa New York, like this time, malamig, or December. Then ang outfit mo, naka-flip-flops. Ay, good luck. Hindi lang malamig, baka madulas ka pa kung nagnelas ka doon. We need some common sense, right? That's what we need to talk about. But of course, we have to connect our talk in relation to mental and brain health. Because that's the major advocacy of the Mother B Show. Let's talk about good vibes. Oh my gosh, umagang-umaga na bad vibes ito sa isang audience ko dito sa Bigo Live. We have to learn na dito sa mundong ibabaw, hindi lahat ng mga tao ay mabuti ang intention. Yeah? You have to be meek as a dove, but be wise as a serpent, sabi sa Bible. Ang aga-aga, meron akong binlock at pinalabas na audience sa aking show kanina umaga. Bad behavior. I don't tolerate bad behavior in my show. So, out kagad, black pag yun. Mother B, akala ko ba good vibes yung show ko? Ba't nang ba-black ka? Oh, yes. Pag hindi naka-align sa community guidelines, tapos hindi pa behave, hindi pa kind, na vulgar tayo sa akong show, na mausudsud ko din sa akong show, magsamok-samok, lawas ang show. Di ko gusto ma-dog show akong show, no? Hello. Wow! Mother B! Bad mother, ganahan ko ni mo. Latin na pong magbisaya. My favorite language, of course. It's so sweet, right? Mother, taod-taod yun. Nako, subaybay kasi, mau ba? Namatay ang ugangan nako, misunod akong papa bag-ulang. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, I didn't know. So, yes, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for sharing that story, although it's kind of difficult. I know there are a lot of people who's undergoing difficult situations at this time. Okay, let me change the vibe of the song kasi parang hindi appropriate. Yes. Yes, thank you for sharing, Nila. I know it's not easy because, okay, let me backtrack for a while. Though this show is all about positivity and good vibes, we also need to be realistic, right? Realistic that in this world, there are a lot of negative and people with bad vibes too. Okay? Hindi talaga biro. Hindi talaga biro na may mga bad vibers talaga around the globe. But before anything else, let me do a shout out po from Batangas City. Hello, Engineer Mark Garing. Hello. Kamusta from Batangas City? Thank you for watching once again. Evening show na dyan sa Mother B, right? So, yes. kamusta naman natin? Kamusta niyo ako sa mga kababayan natin taga Batangas dyan Blah, 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 blah. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes, yo. And yes, cambio na naman si Mother B sa music. Yes, honestly, eto, talk show na rin to. At the same time, let's talk about travel later, no? As promised, kasi para may topic naman si Mother B. Okay. Naturingan pa naman akong guide, tapos hindi ko man lang mabigyan ng justice yung pagiging tour guide ko, di ba? So, kailangan may effect. I-explain ko lang kanina sa guest natin na we have to be practical, realistic, that at times, meron talaga tayong mga setbacks in life. We have some issues in life that, whether we like it or not, like the loss of a family member, it's not easy. We just lost my beloved mother-in-law last year due to COVID. People have lost a lot of loved ones a few years back, no? And that's why part sa advocacy ni Mother B here is to promote positivity and good vibes in the middle of the bad vibes. Yes. So salamat and thank you, Nila, for coming to the show. Thank you for still hanging on. Hang in there. God is good. I know what you're going through. It's not easy. No words can express how you're feeling right now. But I hope that watching this show will somehow help you out. Mabigyan mo lang ka ng ngiti sa labi. Bisayon na to kay may man paminaw. Mas may na lang makabisag gamay makagising-gising ka ba? Kay di ba ya sa yun? Uy, dili good. Honestly, this morning, oh my gosh. Pag umpisa ko pa lang sa Bigo Live ko because I have a scheduled show this week. I just realized a few days ago. Gaya nakagets ni Mother B na I have a scheduled show, an event. So when you have an event in an agency, talent agency, magtukadid ka, right? Short lang ko sa time because, ano ba yung music ko dito? Hindi ko alam. Na-short ko sa time, ginaghatod pa ko sa akong anak. Because naapod siya performance. Showbiz man po niya akong anak dire. So Mother B is not only in show business, but I'm also a showbiz mom. So, medyo short ang time ni Mother B kasi I have to bring my son to the location of the entertainment industry. So, nagkarakara ang Mother B kay na show. Oh my gosh. So, I have to open up my camera and do my talk show while I'm putting on makeup. And all of a sudden, this guy from somewhere around the globe nito nga, nangharas sa kang Mother B in the middle of my show, naulaw ko sa akong mga guest. May grabe din yung pang haras sa ako. Di syempre, akong gi-off ang akong show para gi-reset. Uy, balik na po, oy. Dili lang siya stalker. It needs help. So, I spent almost an hour na nagyaw-yaw si Mother B. Oy, nagyaw-yaw. Nagyaw-yaw ang inahan. Kabantay ka ana nga kanang ang mama mga saba nga wag gyud undang mga saba. Nay nga si Mother B pag mag Mother B mode na, mother talaga. Now, di gyud ko mopili bisag nag-show pa ko. I spent almost an hour sa akong show na nangasaba sa akong kagawa guest na nibalik na pag yun, nagbalik-balik pag yun sa akong show. Anton nanawag na ko. I called up, I contacted my boss. I asked him to come to my show and check it out, and then he helped me out in how to block and how to manage my show na walay mga samok-samok. Uy, giharas ko. Oh my gosh. Mo na ang maupod na we have to really think it over. If you wanna do live streaming, hindi lahat mabait. And unfortunately, hindi rin lahat ng host mabait. Akala nila maharas nila sa Mother B. Oy, no. Oy. It's okay. Sabi nila, it's okay, Mother, mag-English ka, makasabot ko. Pero ako'y mo speechless. Yeah. It just comes naturally. So yes, thank you so much for still being here, hanging on. Yeah, I really have a difficult time when I started my show this morning, and I was officially streaming that time. Oh my gosh, it was an ordeal, but if you think positive, if your mindset is all about positivity, hindi mahirap. It's not difficult to reset. But yes, you still have to experience those moments. It's a learning experience for me as well. It's a learning lesson. My takeaway there is to make sure that I have my admin. Meron na akong admin sa aking show. May mo control ba? So kung na yung mga magbinastos dito, patay gid sila. Award din sila ni Mother B. But yes, it's all about good vibes still. But yeah, let's be real here. This show is Be Real, Be You Talk. Wag gini etchos. Except sa akong mga outfit. Welcome here. Let's talk about time check. It's 20 minutes. I'm broadcasting multi-streaming 20 minutes, 21 minutes and 02 seconds. Now let's talk about the buzz on mental health and travel. Yes. Before anything else, shout out to everyone, to Annalyn Borrella sa songs, my friendship at ang aking client now. Ay nagbabakasyon din siya. Nagraram pa rin sila elsewhere. Travel despite of all the hectic schedules. Kailangan naka-travel mode tayo. So si Mother B naka-travel mode. Para kung pupunta ng Kentucky. Dito kasi sa Kentucky, sikat yung mga karera ng kabayo. Kentucky. So they have this derby event, okay? I forgot what's the name of that derby. A big event every year. Na talaga mga tao na ganito outfit. Ang mga ladies, talaga may fashion statement ang mga tao doon. So nakikiayon na rin din ako sa costume. Right? Now let's talk about travel and mental health, especially si Mark Garing. By the way, Engineer Mark is a traveler, okay? So official traveler talaga yan. Not only traveler, he captured memories. Good memories of his travel, right? How about you, Nila? You like travel? I guess at this time, now that we are in this era, well, one of our outlets is to travel, right? That's why I'm excited. Mother B will gonna be in North Carolina in a few days. Yes, I will be there traveling. So I will be sharing my travel stories. So it's appropriate to start up this kind of travel talk. Okay, travel talk with Mother B. Yay! So okay, let's cambio na. Let's cambio and let's talk about travel na ngayon ha. Para at least hindi masayang yung time sa kakapanood sa mukhang to. Okay, let's talk about mental health and travel, brought to you by Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Okay, it's not my idea. It's coming from an article from Centers for Disease and Prevention. Sila yung main agency here in the US nung pumutok yung COVID. Okay, until now actually they're the one in charge of that. They're the agency. So yes, Mother B, ganahan yung kung magbiyahe. Yes. Kaya nga, Mother B also stands for, sabi ni Nila, Mother B stands for Mother Biahidora also. Nasa dugo ko talaga, nasa DNA ko talaga ang magbiyahe dahil muram ganahan yung magbawas, oy. Yeah. And I also like to acknowledge and shout out to my Tita Rosie Hansen of Tita Rosario Oliverio Hansen of Copenhagen, Denmark. Na hindi niyo po itinatanong, sabi nga ni na yes, so as far as I can remember, when I was like in preschool, my tita really brings me to a lot of places. When we were in Manila, gatalit ako sa Baguio for vacation, and then talagang sinanay na ako ng aking auntie na yan, my beloved auntie. I love you, Tita Rose Hansen of Copenhagen, Denmark. He's married to an engineer from Denmark, Danish engineer, and yes, I grew up with her. I grew up traveling with her. That's why the best career of my life is becoming when I became a tour guide and a tour director. Yes. Even here, I can tour you around if you come over, like in Corpus Christi, kung local ang pag-uusapan. And then, yeah, kulang type yung tour ko kasi multo. Maghanap lang ako ng ibang way para makatour, but yeah, it's part of my DNA right now. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about travel by Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And by the way, when was this posted? I'd like to know when was this posted. Just recently, actually. Siguro. Mental health and travel. Okay? Travel. By the way, hi Justin. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Kasi kasama yan sa trabaho ni Mother B. Kung may mga bagong viewer sa aming streaming app, ay kailangan may I welcome. No? Miss Hospitality talaga, grabe. Kung sa putod ko, mukalit kong sakay o bus, padulong CDO, pagbalik butuan. Yes! Yeah, that can be. Yeah, that's possible. And you're doing that. Yeah, if that what makes you happy, and if that what makes you relax and reset your thinking, why not? Right? So, aroy, Mother B, ang pag-type lahi ra masensory na mental na akong health. Unsa to? Walay problema, Day. No problem here in the Mother B Show. Whatever, as long as I'm glad, happy, because my audience is interacting. No? I would be sad if my viewers are not interacting. Kahit usara ka buong kong viewer, okay ra, basta mo interact. Just to let me know that nadyo ko'y ka-istorya. Just to let me be, assured that somebody is listening and watching. That's why to our Bigo Live audience, thank you so much for coming to the Mother B Show. I'm talking about travel here and mental health. So if you do not understand what I'm saying, because sometimes I'll be speaking in different languages, well, there's always a way. You consult me or you consult Google Translate, okay? And you can also watch the Mother B Show in YouTube, because this show is curated. You can see the videos in YouTube. So please subscribe, Mother B Show. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So travel can be a relaxing escape. Yan na nga ba sinasabi ni Nila? It's a relaxing escape. Yeah? We talk about travel, okay? But it can also be stressful and affect your mental health. Okay? It's like a double-edged sword. Okay? If you like travel, and if you know how to travel, that is a relaxing escape. But if you like travel, but you don't know how to travel, that is a stressful situation. That's why you need to hire professionals. You need to have a guide, a tour guide, a tour director, or a tour planner that will help you out to plan for your tour or for your escape. I also teach tourism and tourism subjects online before. So there is really a difference between if you're called a tourist or excursionist. Turista ka kasi na-interchange natin, right? Just for everyone to know, you will be considered as a tourist, okay? You travel from point A to B and you are a tourist, you have to stay there for at least 24 hours. But if you're just, namasyal ka lang, like if you hop in a bus, go to CDO and come back, and you did not sleep overnight, you did not consume 24 hours, you're not a tourist, you are an excursionist. And if you stay longer, you're called a sojourner. Okay? Dili ka permanent, nagbakasyon lang ka for 6 months, sojourner ka, turista ka somehow, but you stayed longer, so you're sojourner. S-O-J-O-U-R-N-E-R. So, Mother B, ano ba si sojourner? Hey Siri, what is sojourner? Anong natin si Siri? Hey Siri. Ano ba si Siri, dire? Hey Siri, what is sojourner? Ano ba si Siri? Uy. O, pataka lang kong sulti. Taliyad lang ha. Hey Siri, what is the meaning of sojourner? Ay, ako po yung pahanap ni Siri. Sabi, huwag siya nagtutiw-tingog. Ay, kaya ako malagi, oh. Sojourner, what is the meaning of sojourner? Tanong natin. Ayan. Huwag lang kayo magpupoy. Sojourner. Ano magsigig join? Sojourner meaning is different. Okay, let's hear it from Kuya Google. Sojourner. What is a sojourner, Uncle Google?
Temporary resident definition for sojourner. A temporary resident, type of occupant, occupier, resident. One who lives at a particular place for a long period or who is born there.
Ano yun? Otro daw? Pasabot. Oy, sorry. Okay, again.
A temporary resident definition for sojourner. A temporary resident, type of occupant, occupier, resident. Someone who lives at a particular place for a long period or who is born there.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Google. Ha? Reliable kayo rin ako mga Uncle Google, oy. Uncle Google, si Auntie Alexa, o si Ate Siri. Sabi nila, tinuod yun na din, ma-okay man ako paminaw, basta makasakay ko pag-abot sa CDO Terminal, balik ko dayon kong sakay. Balik ko sakay uli. Nagunda! Wala nagunda ka na, konduktor. Yes. So, ang sojourner daw is a temporary resident. So, it's a temporary resident and someone who lives at a particular place for a prolonged period. Okay? Dili po siya resident dito, pero naglagay-lagay lang siya. Pero kinisi nila, if going to BDO, Cagayan de Oro, from Butuan to Cagayan de Oro for a short time. So, nag-excursion, rakaday dito. You just did an excursion. Hi, Leia Europa! Dan sharing, Mother B. Thank you for joining. Hello. Our valedictorian sa Mother B show, always present and always sharing. By the way, please don't forget to share the good vibes, ha? Paki-share naman yung show natin sa Mother B, sa Madlang People, sa mga friendship ninyo, ha? Thank you so much. And also to our Bigo Live audience. All Kumu, oh my gosh, 1,919 likes na daw dito. Thank you for joining. Hello. Salamat po. Maraming salamat. Yeah, so thank you so much. Honestly, I was really planning na mag-lead sa kung pila ka day sa live streaming, but I realized naman na ipikontrata na I have to do live streaming in Bigo Live. Kaya apilo ko na lang po live stream din sa studio. So let's talk about mental health and travel. Travel-related stress. Hey, there's what you call travel-related stress. That can spark mood changes, depression, and anxiety. Akala niyo yung travel nakaka-relax all the time? No. If you're not prepared, if you don't have the budget, ay nakaka-stress din yan. Travel-related stress can spark mood changes. Nagbabago yung mood mo, yung behavior mo, depression sometimes, and anxiety. And travel can worsen symptoms, no? In people with existing mental illness. So imagine. It's not every time that when you travel, you feel good. But sometimes, especially if you're not prepared to travel, that's why we need to learn about traveling. And it's good that we're talking about here in the Mother B show. It might be good for your mental health and it might not be good for your mental health if it's not well prepared, right? Yan ha. Real talk dito, real talk ha. Hindi ko mo travel guide or tour guide si Mother B, promote ng travel. But if you're not prepared, if you don't have the resources or even the time, it matters. Okay? So hi Charis! Welcome to Love Thy Neighbor edition. Good morning Mother B. Good morning to you, Love Thy Neighbor. Nag-walking ba kayo ngayon? Sorry, di ako nakasama kagabi, but yeah, I still accept donations of fish. Thank you, Charis. Napakasarap nung nilupak. Oh my gosh. And with a twist, nilupak with cheese. So, thank you so much. Thank you. Here in the Mother B Show, we really accept donation and love gift. Sa ikaunlad ng bayan, ayuda ang kailangan. Self-supporting show. But kahit likes, share, subscription, welcome, and that helps the Mother B Show be propagated in the world. And we're coming up with news, okay? Independent news. Okay? Nag-broadcasting naman din nag-training si Mother B. Then I will be training volunteer wannabe broadcaster soon, di ba? How would you like that? Mamaya, sa PAS, mag-atid ko dyan. O, diba? So, PAS naman daw. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Kadaghay kusina ni Mother B dire. I'm so thankful because, you know, the Filipino community is very supportive to the Mother B show. Talaga, buhay na buhay talaga yung bayanihan, tabangan, ayudahan. Because nowadays, dito rin sa Amerika, hello, hindi po biro ang buhay dito. Napakamahal ang bilihin. Tapos talaga, pag hindi ka magtrabaho, na good luck sa Diyos. Yes. Kaya ito, sa totoo lang, supporting show to sa Mother B. Tapos sa itsura, pang mayaman, no? Kahit naman lang sa outfit, di ba? Bawiin na lang sa outfit. Anyway, so you're welcome. Thank you so much to the family. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's go back. So yes, below are some steps. Below. Kasi nga binabasa ko, di ba? So there are steps that you can take before and during travel that may help reduce stress and protect your mental health. Okay? So what I'm gonna share to you is how to prepare before and after. Okay? Para ma-lessen na atong stress. Ang sabi ni nila, akong experience for travel with official in Butuan for observation to the other place like housing. That's my experience, sponsored by City Government, Mother B. Wow! Yes! O diba, nakakawala ng stress pag may naging sponsor sa travel. Right? If like try to compare it. If you are brought to, you know, tag along to travel or brought by somebody who's sponsoring you to travel, oh, that's good. But usually, ang stress kasi is coming from the people who's preparing for the travel. That's what na-develop yung ating mga, we have professional travel planners, right? We have professional tour guides like Mother B, kung hindi ko tinatanong. Tour director, if you're bringing a lot of people, we have to have somebody who will manage the tour, right? So yes, so according to CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, stress here, number one, before your trip, you have to remember, make an appointment. Okay? You have to remember these tips, okay, before you take the trip. Make an appointment. Oh. If you're undergoing some issues in life, especially mental illness or stress in life, and then you wanted to travel, of course, because we wanted to feel good. We want to experience pleasure, right? But remember, make an appointment with your healthcare provider. If you have a condition, a health condition, whether it's physical or mental health, make sure you let your provider know that you're gonna travel. Okay? Okay, especially if it's long travel, okay, long haul kung tawagin nila. So, at least, a travel health specialist. Oh, di ba? Meron na tayong travel health specialist. Because there are doctors, who have patients talaga na more on mga traveler. I know one of our family members is a doctor, and she's based in Bahamas, okay? And she's dealing with tourists, travelers. So, specializing siya sa mga turista. Siya yung nag-atiman sa kanilang mga cardiology needs. Health travel specialist kasi bibigyan ka ng advice. You will be advised on what to do and what are the precautions, what are the things that you need to prepare before venturing or embarking on a travel, okay? So, yes, at least 1 month before you leave. Because it's not easy to plan for travel. Hello, di ba? Especially budget. If you're the one organizing for trouble and it's coming from, trouble tuloy. If you're the one planning for the trip and you're the one spending for it, it's more stressful, honestly. So you have to consult your healthcare provider, okay? Make sure you are okay, you are in good and healthy condition because, yes, totoo yan, honestly. As a professional tour guide for how many years, there's one experience na a guest of mine died. Really? Really namatay sa kukamot, no? Yes, naging guest ko siya after the tour. maganda yung feeling niya, but before the tour, maybe hindi sila nagpakonsulta or hindi sila nakacheck sa kanilang healthcare provider before getting into a long, it's actually a few days of events nila eh. Ang tour ko lang is just a tip, it's just one of the events, minor events, but ang nakastress ng guest ko is yung kanyang long biyahe, long trip, land trip pa, and then age also is a factor, and then meron na siyang mga condition, meron na siyang mga health conditions prior to the event. Unfortunately, he passed away in the middle of that activity. Natatapos lang ng tour, a few hours, nagpahinga siya, whatever, and then nalaman ko na lang in-airlift na, unfortunately. So really, it happens. That's why, as a travel professional, don't just think of the enjoyment. Think also of safety and security and precautions, especially if you're gonna be with people who have medical conditions, whether physical or mental health. Okay? Baka mamaya yung tour na yon naka-stress pa sa iyong kasama sa pag-tour. Na-stress na tuloy lahat. Okay? Totoo yan. Tama. They can help you get destination-specific vaccines. Oh, for example, right now, we're still in the pandemic era, right? So, naging issue, big deal yung vaccination, travel restrictions and everything. So, we have to consult our healthcare provider or health travel specialist so that will be considered in the planning of your tour, the planning of your trip. Okay? Like if you go to other countries, you have to be very specific about the vaccination requirements as well, especially here in the US. Okay? Even if you have all the money in the world, but you're not particular about your vaccination and all your records, excuse me, hindi kakayanin ng datong yan. Baka ikaw lang makadala ng dito, ng virus. Diba? Kinahanglan. You have to protect yourself and others will be protected from you as well. So you need to be updated with your vaccination. Okay? So, and also medicines. Baka mamaya yung medicine, yung mga prescription medicines na dala mo, maubos yung supply or whatever, mahulog pa sa dagat. So we never know what's gonna happen when you travel. Is that medicine available in that country or in that specific place, right? You never know. So, even medicines and information, and all information in connection to your planning of your trip in connection with your health, okay? So you have to discuss it with your travel specialist. You have to discuss that with your organizer or your travel planner, and don't forget your doctor to include in your planning, okay? When you talk with your healthcare provider, of course, you discuss also your physical and mental health history. Baka mamaya, for example, if you go to a crowded place, hindi ka sanay sa crowded place, baka doon ka tuloy ma-stress. Right? Like, for how many years you've been at home, and then you wanted to travel right away, and then pupunta ka doon, like for example, if you go to China, naku, super dami talagang turista doon, been there, done that. Yes. Honestly, it's kind of stressful if you're not organized when you go to China and be a tourist there, and you go to the major destination. Well, good luck to you. Not only the language barrier, kasi yes, may mga English translation, pero most likely ang kausap mo doon speaking Mandarin or Cantonese, right? So, may stress ka na sa pag-communicate, may stress ka pa sa signage. Eh kung mawala ka, kay daghan kay turista dito, ay best wishes yun. So, always consult your travel professional. Like Mother B, I don't need a travel professional. I'm a professional traveler, really. Let us see. Okay? But if you are good with traveling, congratulations. Okay kung ikaw lang mag-isa. What about if you brought somebody, if you tag along somebody who's not into travel? Hindi sanay, hindi experienced traveler. You're the experienced traveler, okay? You don't need a travel professional, good? But you're bringing somebody who's not an experienced traveler, and ikaw talaga ang magiging travel specialist niya. You know, as a tour professional, as a frontliner in the tourism industry, we are trained to handle those situations and doing upgrading, you know, continuing education, updates in the industry. Di biro yung career sa travel profession, ha? Hindi biro, especially if you're handling difficult guests. Best of luck to you, girl. You know, so yes, always talk to your healthcare provider, to your travel before the trip. Remember, that's before the trip. So, mention any treatments for substance abuse, depression, or other mental health problems, and any prescriptions or over-the-counter medicines or supplements you routinely take. And also, be careful. It might be prohibited drug yung medicine mo doon sa kabilang bansa. There's one popular athlete in America, pumunta ng Russia, nagdala ng kanyang therapeutic herb doon. Okay? I don't want to mention what herb is that, but hanggang ngayon, nakakulong pa doon. Kasi bawal. Eh, feeling niya okay lang kasi prescribed. Eh, doon, hindi prescribed. Diba? Nandun ngayon sa kulungan. Unfortunately. So, yes. Yes, Mother B, kinahanglan plano gyud. Correct. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for agreeing. Nakaabot ko sa Tangob City, Tangob, nindot ilang housing sa city government. Oo, may naikuhaan o base nga na housing ang Butuan City. Oh, really? That's good. Good to know. Nakamiss. Wish ko lang makaabotan ako sa China or Malaysia. Oh, yes. Hopefully. Pero murag mahadlok ko tungod aning COVID swab. Really? Well, thank you for being aware. Thank you for, you know, sharing your mind about it. I know that hindi talaga biro ngayon to travel after the COVID phenomenon. It's not easy. Iba talaga. Iba yung before COVID and iba yung during COVID na travel because there's a lot of guidelines. There's a lot of things that we need to consider before we travel, particularly on health, whether physical or mental health, right? And we never know, baka mag-outbreak ulit doon. Hindi natin alam, right? So, that's why preparation is the key. We need to be aware. We need to consult people who are experienced in the field, travel professionals. By the way, in Butuan City, we have a lot of travel professionals there. And then, yes, I am so proud of them. Even the Filipino Gabay's turista tour guides. Talaga kakaiba yung level ng mga Pinoy tour guides. I've been in other places. I've seen how they work. I've seen how people work in other countries when you're a travel professional. But iba talaga yung touch ng mga Pilipino. Totoo. Yes. We are more a resilient species. Weather good sa tanang weather. That's why, by God's grace, naka-weather good si Mother Bidire. Yeah, you know, never stop dreaming, never stop wishing to go to other places because travel makes you richer. Ito lang yung activity na yumayaman tayo although nauubos yung pera natin sa bulsa. Rich in experience. Experience, right? That's why most of my Facebook page starts with experience. So if you'll check my Facebook page, example ito, flex ko lang, flex. Because again, I'll be doing virtual tours. Oh yeah, that's part of my advocacy right now. So I will flex to you my screen, Butuan, about Butuan. Okay, this is just one of my Facebook pages in connection with travel. So ayan. Okay, so this is my page. Experience Butuan City Culture Heritage Tours by Tour Guide Lea Medado. Tawagin niyo na po akong Lea Medado. Yeah, so when I was in Butuan, when I was in the Philippines, I'm a professional tour guide, accredited. At ngayon ay nandito ako sa Kalawakan, sa universe. Sa America, hopefully makauli ko to renew my license there, my accreditation there. But for the meantime, I can do no? I can do, God willing, tours, okay, like this one. So, yes. So, in fact, we did a project in partnership with FSUU, Father Saturnino Uyos University students, okay, on the concept of hybrid tours, virtual and then on-site tours. So I will be offering these packages soon, God willing. So, you know, I can still share about the story of Butuan, the story of the ancient kingdom, and at the same time, educate students because I really love to do this kind of activity before. This is my love. Ito yung aking gusto kong gawin. Right? So that's my former life. I can still be virtually, like we can do this via Zoom, no? It's a paid event. It's a paid like 45 to 1 hour virtual tour of Butuan City and other places in the country in collaboration with other tour guides in the Philippines. Yes. Okay, so yan, mahilig si Mother B. Career ni Mother B dati yung career ko dati yung educational tours. Kaya nga dito sa Mother B Show, parang classroom na rin, libre ang class. Okay, so let's move forward. So before the trip, okay, during the trip, okay, by the way, if you're traveling for a long time or moving abroad, you may want to get a referral for a mental health professional at your destination, especially if you're seeking one at home. So again, your physical and mental health, you need to have a referral. So alam dapat ng health provider mo kung saan ka pupunta so that they will network with the other professionals there. You might be needing help, you might be needing assistance, right? So you have to inform your professionals, travel professional and health professionals for that plan, okay? Sabi, I like it that she's interactive. Oh, wow, hope pabalik ka o makakita ta in person, Mother B. Oh, thank you. Yes. Actually, yeah, yun nga yung plan ko because it's like this. I'm gonna be offering a virtual tour. This is my kumikitang kabuhayan aside from hosting. Please, tabangi ko promote ha. This is what I'm gonna do. Asan ba yung aking slide on virtual tour? This one. Educational virtual tours and gamified storytelling with Mother B. It's via Zoom. Okay, that's what I do. So, if there are schools, offices, group, or family na gusto magpa-tour wherever you are in the world, Filipino, non-Filipino, yeah, basta may Google Translate lang, okay lang. So, you can book a tour with Mother B still, no? So, it's like a Zoom virtual tour, and then if you want to go to the place, like if Nila is in Butuan and you want to visit the place, then we can contact our partner, tourism professionals, tour guides, local guides there para masamahan ka. But eventually, you will also be interacting with Mother B. At masaya. Naku, napakasayang event to. So hopefully, ma-promote natin dito. And yes, that's why I'm doing this weekend special for us to talk about travel and also mental health and promote our service to the publiko. Don't forget, virtual storytelling. And you can check out my Facebook page as well. This is my Facebook page. Okay? Ayan po yung Facebook page ni Mother B at meron akong ka-chat. Sana nakikita nyo tuloy yung chat message ko. Marami po tayong ka-chat ng mga OFWs at mga partner Filipinos from different parts of the world. So yes. Yay! Thank you. Sabi niya, wow, thank you. So please check the Mother B show. Mother B, the Experience Butuan City Tours. Yes, thank you so much. O, diba? Plugging. Dala na plugging. So yes, let's continue. So during the trip, by the way, don't forget travel insurance also, ha? Get a travel insurance. Find out if health insurance covers medical care abroad. Very important. When I was a tour guide, tour director, tour planner back in the Philippines, I really have to include in my package yung mga travel insurance. Okay, we never know. And in fact, we have a case about it before when I was doing a travel or a tour or I escorted some students and may nangyari. Buti na lang may travel insurance. Travelers are usually responsible for paying hospital and other medical expenses out of pocket at most destinations. make sure you have a plan to get care overseas. If you are planning overseas, don't forget to get travel insurance. In case you need it, consider buying additional insurance for covers healthcare and emergency evacuation, especially if you will be traveling to remote areas. Very, very true. When I was trained, when we started training as a professional tour guide, mo din akong favorite subject, safety and security. So I really put that into heart, especially when it comes to what will happen if there are emergencies during the tour or in the destination. Eh kung remote, for example, Siargao Island or asa ba na napaniknikan sa bakit, nakalalayo mga lugar na dato ni Mother B ang guest. Right? So what is the plan if ever there are emergencies? And in fact, hindi immune si Mother B. I've experienced that. There's a lot of scenarios or instances that as a professional tour guide, naka-experience ko na naagyo yung mga emergency situation. What are you going to do? Right? If you're not the tour guide or the travel professional, ikaw mismo yung guest. What's your plan? I like talking about this. You know, the preparation is the key. So during your trip, okay, if you have a medical condition, always follow your healthcare provider recommended. Okay? If you're taking medicines, you have to take it. Wag yung, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, na-excite ako, hindi ko na nainom yung gamot ko, okay lang? No. Lalo na kung diabetic ka, oh my gosh. Ayaw palabig sige kaon dito niya. Magsalig lang ka na, daladala kang tambal, naku. If your doctor prescribes medicine for you, take the medicine as directed before you travel and after you travel, okay? Counterfeit drugs are common in other countries, so only take medicine that you bring from home. No? Ayaw kumpiyansa, baka mamaya ma-take medicine pa na palit mo. Diba? There was a time na yung brand ng isang paracetamol, oh my gosh, fake di ito. Be ready always to bring medicine. That's true. Mga first aid. No? Actually, yung ato kag beach, dagan dikya, dagan mga ano dyan, maraming mga jellyfish, magdalag suka. Kung may connection sa suka o sa medicine, Mother B, first aid ba? Ano yan? Calamine lotion? Ano ba tawag doon? Okay, yes. So, yeah. And then, what else? Learn more about traveling abroad with medicine. So, yun, may mga other sites. Number 1, check out additional tips, especially when it comes to your mental health during your travel. Practice healthy habits during travel. So what do you mean by that? Including eating healthy and exercising regularly. Don't abuse your body. Oh my gosh, I'm going to this place. There's a lot of yummy foods there. I will eat all you can. Tapos allergic at seafoods. Naku, ang good name mo, good luck. Hi po sa mga beautiful people. Hello. We have a viewer, our OFW, our salamat sa servisyo po, dear Miss Ray Eden Cervantes del Rosario of Saudi Arabia. Is it Jeddah, right? Jeddah. By the way, very timely itong ating topic ngayon, Miss Ray Eden, because we're traveling to Australia. Balita ko. Hello, congratulations. Hi, Mother, bigamit kayo ang suka if nahihilantan, basa sa towel ko. Yeah, suka is all a very organic first aid thing that we need to consider if you're gonna travel, and especially if you're going to the beach or remote areas, right? Yes po, Jeddah. Yes, we have a viewer from Jeddah, our OFW nurse there, Ray Eden Cervantes del Rosario. Anak na siya ni Dr. del Rosario, Butuan City. Hello. So, yahoo! Thank you po. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Kailan ang biyahe? Let me know, ha? And then I've got friends there in Australia. Saan ka ba ito pupunta sa Australia? And what is gonna do? May awarding ba doon? May awarding ba? Yes. Apple cider vinegar. O, di ba? Sa ngayon, medyo saucy na ang show. Pwede na apple cider. Pero kung mga remote, diyan na tayo. Minti na natin suka, gikan sa coconut tree. Sukang paumbong. Yes, vinegar is good. Apple cider vinegar is good for the skin. Mine is I use apple cider. I drink apple cider for my gastro chuba egg issue. Next year po ang biyahe. Wow, there you have more plans to go. You have more time to prepare for your travel. I'm so happy for you, dear. Hopefully you can travel also to the US of A. I would like to see you here also. Soon, di ba? Yes, so thank you so much and congratulations because by the way, Ray Eden is an entrepreneur. Kaya yan ang gusto ko makakonect sa mga Filipino communities all over the globe because tayo, we're actually our DNA, our innate nature mga Filipino is our travelers, no? So I have a virtual tour storytelling edition and I can share to you about the story why Filipinos are travelers, yeah? The blood. It's in the blood. True. Ako, may mga interesting stories about the travel, mga voyages ng mga Pilipino. Even before panahon ng Magellan. As way back. Mother P is a historical and cultural guide. I love to talk about history and culture and how it's connected to our present times. Kaya marami mga seaman ng mga Pilipino, hindi mga seaman luloko ha. Seaman. Like ang asawa ni Charisse is also a chief engineer at the same time seaman, no? Seaman. S-E-A-M-A-N. Ay, nako. Sure po. Sa US po. Yes. Why? Marami tayo mga navigators, marami tayong mga seaman, mga merchant marine, chuba ek. Bakit maraming Pilipino na nandyan sa career na yan? Kaya marami tayong mga sea-based OFWs. What's the story behind that? O, diba? Hindi ba natin nag-ano yun? Ako. Bakit maraming langyaw na mga Pilipino, more than 10 million all over the globe? California alone has more than 3 to 4 million. Oh my gosh. California pa lang. Basta millions ang mga Pilipino sa California pa lang. Ambot sa Texas, pinagkatutubog na rin. Hi to our big live audience. Hello to Coco. Hello. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Multi-streaming si Mother B. 5 streams. Okay? So, Mother B, lobat na. Mata ko na pag matulog. Good night. Hi, good night na. Good night. Hope maka-join ko next live mo. Ingat. Love you. Thank you for watching. Mila, sweet dreams. Because she's in the Philippines and it's late right now. In Saudi Arabia, it's like around evening time pa, di ba? Thank you, Nila. Thank you for joining the Mother B Show. I appreciate your time with me. Although medyo nagpas na ako ng isang oras. Basta tapusin ko na lang yung talk na to. So, get help. If you feel stressed, anxious, or depressed, very angry, or if you want to hurt yourself or someone else, get help. First, during the trip, practice healthy habits during travel. Don't forget to exercise. If you're used to doing exercise, still exercise where you're in the destination. Get help if you feel stressed, anxious, depressed, very angry, or if you want to hurt yourself or someone else, please get help. Do not keep it to yourself, okay? Number 3, locate medical services by contacting your embassy. So here in the US, since it's an article of the CDC, of course, if you're an American citizen, you have to contact your embassy. So whatever nationality you are. Kung saan ka mang nation na belong, please contact your embassy if you're traveling outside of the country, okay? So you make sure that you know the address, the contact numbers prior to your travel because if anything goes wrong, physically, mentally, environmentally, socially, whatever, you need to contact your embassy, okay? Okay? Don't forget that. Sometimes kasi sa sobrang excitement natin, hindi na natin consider itong mga ganitong tips, right? So, also, they can help you when you have that connection. If anything happens along the way, they have to connect with your family, right? So, they can help you locate also medical services and will notify your family and friends in the event of an emergency. Okay, so in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, it's already 7 p.m. Yes. Hi, hello to all our OFWs, ang mga magigiting natin mga bayani ng bayan. Hello, modern heroes. Yes, thank you so much sa ating mga kababayan from the Middle East. Kahapon, UK, mga OFW from UK, ngayon naman Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Mabuhay po ang lahing Pinoy, di ba? Pero ang itsura ko ngayon para akong taga-UK. Travel nga, di ba? So, especially traveling abroad. So, yan ang ating ngayon. So, kailangan in sa ating kwentuhan. And yes, seek support if you need it from groups like, well, if, for example, yung iba may issue on alcoholic, may silang substance abuse or medyo may issue sila on alcoholism. So, there are specific groups that can help you. Like the Alcoholic Anonymous, this is according to CDC, and Narcotics Anonymous. Oh, so meron palang Narcotics Anonymous din. They may have English language meetings at your destination. So if you feel like attending those, even if you're on travel and you want to connect with those people, with your group, para ma-boost naman ng support group kayo, mental support group, mental health support group, then get in touch with them, right? So yun. So, after your trip, ito naman, before, during, and after, symptoms of mental health, because I'm talking about travel and mental health, that's our topic for today, right? So, symptoms of mental health condition may not show up until you return from your trip. Really? Visit your doctor or another health professional if you feel stressed, anxious, depressed, very angry, or you want to hurt yourself or others. Especially if you witness or experience traumatic or life-threatening events on your trip. That's true. You have to find somebody who will help you process your things. Process what you're going through. That's why you need to have a professional healthcare provider. Diba, Ray Eden? Because Ray Eden is also a healthcare provider. Thank you! Sabi daw, lovely hat. Yes, salamat po. So yan, kasama yan sa I love collecting hats and collecting hairdos. Kailangan we have to dress up according to the occasion, di ba? Kasi let's talk travel, kailangan mukhang travelista tayo. Yes po, yes. So mabuhay ang ating mga healthcare providers all over the world. Yes. So just to end the talk, so symptoms of mental health condition may not show up right away. Especially if you experience traumatic condition during your travel. So you have to consult your healthcare professional or provider so that they can address and help you properly process and manage what you're going through. Because in reality, even if travel is a good experience, it's nice, it's a good escape to relax, leisure, whatever, it's maximizing pleasure in our life, but there are times that we can experience traumatic conditions. Diba ko? Like remember, yung mga travel restrictions during the height of COVID and all these lockdowns and everything, it was really a hard time for our OFWs to come back to the Philippines, to go home because of all these restrictions and then all this quarantine thingy. Oy! Hindi naman sa nagre-reklamo si Mother B, but na-feel ko talaga yung sentiment ng mga umuwi. That I have friends who really have a hard time being quarantined for how many days. Oh my gosh. And then it was really traumatic for them. So, after that experience, how are they able to process those? That's the question, right? So, impis na tuloy maging positive experience, na nega na tuloy kasi quarantine pa lang, na-trauma na. Yes, and it's still travel, right? Going from point A to point B, it's travel. Okay? So, we need to really think about all these things. Huwag padadala lang sa emotion basta-basta. Like, I love to travel. Oh, I'm excited. So, hindi mo na inisip na mag-planning. Consult people, consult the healthcare provider. And if you're the type of person that has a physical or mental health condition, please do ask help before going to travel, okay? Remember yung mga issue dun sa mga eroplano na sinasaktan na nila yung mga stewardess? Oh my gosh, that's so sad because why do they have to behave like that? Right? Why do they have to do that? Oh my gosh. Talaga dati kagalang-galang yung mga stewardess natin. Ngayon, binubugbog sa eroplano? Oh my gosh, that's unacceptable. That's not acceptable. People misbehaving because of what happened before or during the pandemic. That's an outburst of their mental health condition. So that's why it's important for us to be aware, and even if you're not the one who's going to travel, but your loved ones, and you know somebody who have a condition, physical, mental health condition, please be aware and help them also. That's part of helping out, right? So, sabi ni Ray, unahain mo self-care before ka mag-care sa lain. Tinood. That's true. True. And also, yeah, due to entitlement, there are behaviors like feeling nila they're entitled, no? Na talagang tumataas na rin yung rate ng narcissism ngayon, no? Yung feeling entitled, like, okay, ako to, bahala ka diha, bahala ka mag-unsa ka diha. Basta ang akong gusto matuman yun. Eh ako ko yun ay datong, ako ko yung makatravel. Oh, hello, maban ka sa airplane, sa airline kung mag-misbehave ka dito sa aeroplano. Ban for life ka na, di ka nakasakay sa ilang airplane. That's why, don't forget to be kind, number 1, to yourself. Before, sabi nga Miss Ray Eden, ay ating professional healthcare provider din. Siya ay isang OFW nurse in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. She's also has a business, New Skin. Maganda talaga pag good vibes talaga, especially sa mga skin at health natin. So yes, diba? So, kaya pupunta siya ng Australia. Well, guys, thank you for letting us know. It's good vibes talaga, right? So anyway, be kind to ourselves before you be kind to others. Yes. And then, be aware before, during, and after the trip of our mental health condition and to our loved ones and to the people that we are with during the trip. Sharing the good vibes, yes. So, sharing this good vibes despite of my challenge this morning na naharas ako ng aking isang guest sa aking show. But, kailangan grace under pressure pa rin si Mother B. So, na-block na o gi-report ko na. Yan. That's the good thing of my experience being a hospitality and tourism provider because kasama yan yung being graceful under pressure. Pero kadyo ko kapugong, nangasaba dyo ko kanina sa akong show, nangurot akong 30 minutes of award og sona dito kay kailangan mag-misbehave kay nilabaw ang pagkainahan. Don't misbehave in my show, okay? Oh my gosh. And praising God for all the blessing, of course, yes. Praise God for whom all blessings flow. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, sige, share ko yung short story ko bago. This is actually a learning experience. So, hosting, live streaming, just like in cyberspace, like posting or doing anything, posting your stories in the internet or the social media, not all are happy about you. Meaning, not all can be a positive influence or whatever. Meron talaga nagbibigay ng bad vibes din sa atin because let's be real, mas maraming nagbibigay ng bad vibes kaysa sa good vibes, right? So when I was about to start my show, because I'm a little bit late, I have to bring my son to school, and then I came home, I went home and then prepared for my show, doing my makeup, etc. All of a sudden, this guy from somewhere, talagang pumasok sa show ko, nagsabi ng mga hindi magagandang salita in front, or kumbaga kung saan pa, in front of my guest, or in the middle of my show, nandoon siya. Siyempre, nakikita ng mga guest ko at narinig yung mga sinasabi niya, hello. Ma'am, hindi umatras si Mother B. Siyempre, disconnect, at saka, sige na kung siya balik o gano'n. He keeps on coming back and, saying nasty things to me. Disrespectful things. I disconnect and ask my boss to help me out to get him out of my show. Nahurutan akong almost 30 minutes of pangasaba sa iya in the middle of my performance. But the lesson there is, yes, we have to accept the fact and reality that when you're live streaming and putting yourself in public, as a public figure, kahit pa isa, dalawa, tatlo guest mo dyan, but global and you don't know where they're coming from, you just have to stand your ground, put boundaries, and tell them what's on your mind. That, hey, do not harass me. This is my show. Get out of my show. Bamboo. Good vibe si Mother B. But on the other side of Mother B is I am a lioness. When it comes to protecting my family, my guests, my friends, my loved ones, Mother B is a lioness. Kita lagi niya other side of Mother B. And even when I was a tour guide, yeah, that's my training. That's my, that's how I am as a tour guide. I can be nice, I can be hospitable, I can be kind to everyone, but do not threaten Mother B, otherwise you will see the lioness version of me. Be meek as a dove, but be wise as a serpent, and be brave as a lioness. Nobody will threaten Mother B in my show, not even in other shows. Yes, kasama yan sa just like travel, anything can happen, so they just have to be prepared. Okay? So I'm already overtime, kasi may limit. But yes, thank you everyone. Thank you everybody. The lesson there is be prepared. If anything goes wrong, make sure you have the presence of mind. You stand your ground. At iba ang may alam. So it's good thing that, I'm trained to do de-escalation, and at the same time, keeping cool under pressure as part of my being a tourism professional, tour director and guide. That's part of our training. So even this live streaming will not actually change my upbringing or my training as a host. Pati yung boss ko, in-award ko pa kanina. In-award ko yung boss ko, pati boss ko. Yan. Ako, hindi pwedeng ganito. Kung ganito yung style na hindi alam ng mga host, blah, 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 yaw-yaw sa tubig. But at the end of the day, nagpatukarog music. Kung nagkatakatawa, huwag niya karon, good vibes, yes. At the end of the day, I leave to you this, I leave to our audience this thought. And this is what's instilled in my soul, okay? Finally, brothers, it's in Philippians 4 verse 8. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, okay? Whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. And if you have that in your heart, instilled in your heart, written in your heart, instilled in your soul, it's in your mind, you think about all the good vibes, positive things, and you can never go wrong, honestly. Even in the middle of a tough situation. And that was tough this morning. That was tough. I was like shaken. Honestly, I was shaken. I don't feel okay by that time when it happened. But, it's good that you have to keep your ground. So thank you so much for all the support of my Bigo Live fans and audience. And thank you, Jay Hawkins, for supporting me in the middle of that situation. Really, presence of mind is very important. So before we close, thank you. Always compose talaga. Compose yourself talaga. Grace under pressure. Buti na lang naka-aura ako na pang ganito. Otherwise, nakapang-wrestler ko na aura. Hindi mo bagay na mag-yaw-yaw si Mother May na sinulundasyon niya. Graceful ang outfit. Anyway, yeah. God bless. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rayana. Congratulations again regarding the family. Happy birthday to Mommy. Happy birthday, Laura. Yes, so until here, I'm gonna close the show, right? Thank you for your show, and I hope you share the good vibes to our kababayans in the Middle East. Thank you so much na ma-share. And coming up to si Mother B with Mother B with our Kabayan News Network, connecting Filipino communities and sharing the good vibes all over the globe. Thank you, and stay tuned. See you soon. God bless. Bye-bye. Sabi, always na ay good riddance. Good riddance. Netherlands, getting rid of them for good. Bye-bye! And see you. God bless everyone. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. May nagkakape.